What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video of my channel, The Musical Traveler. So a couple of days back on Instagram and on my Facebook, I put up a story that said that if you had any questions about my recent travels to Kartarpur Sahib, Pakistan, you can put it down there and I'll try to address them in the final video of the Pakistan series. So this is essentially the final video of the Pakistan series where I'm going to address those questions which I thought are important. So today in this video, I'm going to answer a few of the most asked questions on Instagram and on Facebook, which I think are very relevant to travel to Kartarpur Sahib, Pakistan, and those are some topics that I probably have missed out on my previous videos while I was filming in Kartarpur Sahib and also in the previous informative video. Yes, the answer to this question is that of course Indians can go to Pakistan. So the easiest place to go is the Kartarpur Sahib, the Darbar Sahib Kartarpur, for which you need to apply for an ETA, and I have talked about the procedure to apply and the detailed verification that you need to go through in the previous video that you can check it out. I'll put the link in the description below. And also there are certain pilgrimage tours to probably, I guess, Hinglaj temple in Balochistan and Nankana Sahib, which is also in Punjab, and there are also talks of opening other corridors across the border from India to Pakistan and from Pakistan to India. Also there are theoretically tourist visas which can be applied for at the Delhi embassy of Pakistan, but I think they are very hard to get at this point, and there are also the general business visas at this point. So in Pakistan I went to Darbar Sahib Kartarpur, or commonly called Kartarpur Sahib. So it is said that it's the world's largest Gurudwara, and it is 5 kilometers off the Indo-Pak border, and it falls in the Punjab state in Pakistan, in Darbar district on the Pakistani side, and it is like a 5-kilometer stretch. There is a straight highway that connects the border gates to the Darbar Sahib Kartarpur. About a visa, well, of course on pen and paper you don't need something that is called a visa or a sticker visa or an electronic visa or a visa on arrival. That is basically, a sticker visa is basically something, a piece of paper that is stuck onto one page of your passport, and an electronic visa is more like an electronic visa, but it's like printed in a paper, and a visa on arrival is given in some countries. It's more like a stamp, or also it's also like a sticker, but nothing of that sort is given here, and you don't need to go to the embassy or to the consulate to apply for this one. So there is one website, it is prakashpurv.mha.gov.in. I'll put the link in the description below, or I have talked about this in greater detail in my previous video. You can check that out. So there you can go and you have to apply, and it's quite a tedious process. It's like a 14-day process and involves 2 or 3 steps of verification from the police and from the Home Ministry, and then your documents will be sent to the government of Pakistan, and then they will approve about who are eligible to come to Kartarpur Sahib, and then only you will get the permit. So essentially you don't need a visa, but at the same time you do need an electronic travel authorization, which is printed on a piece of paper with your photo and details and travel date on it, and you can stay only for half a day. So if that makes it a visa, then you do need a visa, and if you don't consider it to be a visa, you just need an electronic travel authorization. The weather in Darbar Sahib Kartarpur varies because it falls in Punjab, in Darbar district in Punjab. So the highest it can go up to in summers is around 40-41 degrees Celsius, and it falls as low as 5-6 degrees in winter. My overall experience at Kartarpur Sahib was really amazing. It was an eye-opening experience, especially after what you get to hear and read about the India-Pakistan relations and tensions in the social media. It was actually a mesmerizing experience. The hospitality, the food, and the welcome we received on the other side of the border, and the cooperative behavior on both the sides of the border regarding immigration and customs mostly. It was commendable. So it's definitely an experience worth having, and since Pakistan and India both do not stamp your passport, you can definitely go and visit. Well, this is a question that I got quite a lot, and this was like did you go to Islamabad or Lahore or Karachi, Mohenjo-daro? I also had requests like show us street foods from Lahore, show us the ruins of Mohenjo-daro. So basically, as I had mentioned earlier in the previous videos, unfortunately, what India and Pakistan allows the Indian nationals only right now is that they can go on this electronic travel authorization to the Darbar Sahib Kartarpur alone for half a day, and that's it. So it is kind of a restricted area, and you cannot go beyond the Kartarpur Sahib and an adjacent market and some fields that you can overlook. So you will be taken from the border by the bus, and you will be taken back from the Darbar Sahib back to the border by the bus. Of course, you can walk the entire road. It's a straight stretch of 5 kilometers. And the immigration terminal building is around 1 kilometer from the border. Of course, you can walk the entire distance, but the thing is that you cannot go outside the premises of the Darbar Sahib Kartarpur that the Pakistani government have currently fenced. So there are currently no limits as to how many times you can go to Darbar Sahib Kartarpur, but there is a restriction, that is that if you're traveling on one particular date, then you can apply for the second visit to Darbar Sahib Kartarpur only after 15 days of coming back from the first visit. As I had mentioned earlier in the previous videos, and I also think I said this in the same video, that neither India nor Pakistan stamp your passport. The Indian immigration officers stamp on the ETA, and the Pakistani immigration officers, they stamp on the back side of the receipt they give you for submitting the $20 entry fee at Darbar Sahib Kartarpur. So no, you don't have to worry about Pakistan stamping your passport. And I'm also going to merge another question with this. So since there are no entry and exit stamps of the Pakistan immigration officers on your passport, so you officially don't have a record that you have been to Pakistan, but of course your record of travel to Pakistan will be with the Indian and Pakistani immigration officials, and these won't be affecting your future travels to US or UK or Canada or these countries where you want to visit, or somewhere in Europe. These won't affect your Schengen visa or anything like that. But also, again, be prepared for more rigorous questioning at the Indian immigration counter if you're flying abroad to some other country, because the Indian immigration officials will always know after scanning your passport that you have been to Kartarpur Sahib, Pakistan. So they might ask you the question as to why you had been to Pakistan. So be prepared to answer that. That's it for this video, and please let me know if you liked this video, and if you did like this video, make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe. Well, that was it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.